God is a body composed of many members, and to truly prepare ourselves to be kings and priests in the kingdom, we must understand the makeup of that kingdom. We have many hierarchies here in the human kingdom, but above us, there are indeed numerous additional. The great truth and the principle behind all creation is this: all is hierarchy. Hierarchy is the all. The principle of hierarchy is this: wherever there is a need for intelligent organization to fulfill some purpose, a hierarchy will manifest, for such is needed to sustain a useful creation. There are two types of hierarchies. All hierarchies belong to one or the other, or are a combination of the two. In the top-down hierarchy, the leaders are either appointed or self-appointed, and usually control those under them with strong authority. Tyrants and dictators and those appointed to positions under them fall under this category. Also, in democratic nations, there still exist many top-down hierarchies. For instance, in the United States, where we have numerous elected government officials, we also have many appointed ones such as the leaders of the IRS, Environmental Protection Agency, Homeland Security, etc. This brings us to the second type of hierarchy. This is a hierarchy where the leaders are not appointed but elected from the bottom up. Many countries have elected governments, and the people have less fear of those they can hire and fire with elections than those over whom they have no power because they are appointed. The bottom-up hierarchies range from tightly controlled organizations with lots of rules, regulations, and structured elections to more loosely knit ones, where leaders emerge through a quiet consensus. For instance, we may have a situation where several friends get together for a Bible study. The group doesn't plan on having a hierarchy, but after it experiences some growth, they discover they need certain members to take charge in making sure they have a place to meet, keep a mailing list to inform members of meetings, figure out a class schedule, arrange for snacks, coffee, and numerous other things as they expand. In some cases, no official election will be required, as natural leaders will just surface as the natural choice of the group. Such people are just silently elected by group approval, but still elected and supported by the will of the group nonetheless. Overall, people are happiest when governed by a hierarchy that is created from the bottom up, where the leaders are seen as servants to the group, rather than agents that require service devoted to them. Now, this principle also applies to the hierarchical lives in that body we call God. Some of them are of such evolution that they are much more aware of the whole and the parts than our own leaders, but rarely do they give us individualized attention any more than do our earthly leaders. Closest to you in the spiritual hierarchy are your guardian angels, but above them, you have to do something extra to get their attention. It is not likely that many of us would cause the great ones to pay much individualized attention to us. As we are progressing on the path, the main attention we receive from the Spirit is through our own souls and our fellow humans. We like to think that the angels or masters are fighting over the privilege to communicate with us, but such communications are rare. Instead, they put most of their attention on groups as a whole. The best way to get the attention of a master is to be in, or start, a group in alignment with their purpose.